So it's your boy Red Pilled Priest here. We're now leaving the basement and going over to this other space that I have access to on the other side of town. Let's drive over there. Talk a little bit on the way to this other space. Yeah, it's once beta sets in, everything is beta. The car I'm driving is a beta, 1997, really rusty Jeep Cherokee Sport. It could become an alpha vehicle with some work on it, so I've begun doing some work on it. Never really dedicated the time to make it an alpha ride, an alpha male ride. So that's one thing I have to move towards. So I've developed a little bit of skills in terms of fixing vehicles, because for a number of years, I didn't even drive a car, man. I thought I was gonna get killed. They were snatching black men out of cars left and right and just leaving them dead on the side of the road. So for about 7 or 8 years, I refused to drive my car. I refused to own a car. Now, I would do a rental, but I refused to actually own a car. Then about 3 years ago, or 2 years ago, the girl I was with, she kept calling neighborhood mechanics to come by and fix the car. And then I started driving her around and then using her car to drive myself around. And then when the car would break down, she'd call her little mechanic friend and he'd come by and work on it. And then it was little things that I realized that I could do myself with a car. So I began to change the oil, for example. And I could change spark plugs, another example. And if I could change spark plugs, then maybe I could change tires. And eventually I started to collect tools, and I made a commitment to myself just to collect some tools. I would spend $5 out of each of my paychecks, go by the pawn shop and just buy, $5 worth of wrenches or sockets or ratchets or screwdrivers or hammers or some other tool. Every week I spend $5 and go to thrift shops. I might find a saw here or a ratchet there or a 1/2-inch ratchet there or some crescent wrenches, open-ended wrenches, or open-ended wrench set, until over a period of time I had collected the parts, the tools needed to work on the car we had. And even that car was a 1994 Lincoln Town Car, rusted out, neglected, but I could do almost everything on it. So eventually I learned how to do my own wrenching. So I could wrench on this Jeep. Got a Jeep. I had been wrenching on that Lincoln for about a year or so, and I got a Jeep. I began seriously wrenching on the Jeep. And every time something went wrong with it, I went to YouTube. Sure did. Looked up the videos on how to fix it. Started with mufflers. Moved up to shocks, front and back shocks. Added a couple extra leaf springs in the back, give it a little lift. Then I started, right now I'm in the middle of doing transmission. So I picked up another Jeep in the middle of doing transmission. And so that's what I'm waiting for my back to get back into shape on. Is I got this Jeep, another Jeep, still got that old raggedy Lincoln, I bought it from her. And I got a 99 Jeep Laredo. Got that from her too, working on that, but the transmission went out. So I'm moving to these transmissions now. I'm moving up onto this other property I have. I need to cut the grass over here. I haven't cut the grass in a minute. So grass is probably crazy over here. Yeah, this is the green. You can't see the green Jeep is right there though. So this is the other property. Grass hadn't been cut over here. I've been over here a week. This Jeep is jacked up. Tires are almost flat. Yeah, hills are in the, I've been feeding my bees at. So I'm pulling into the other space now. Now I've gotten stiff again, so I'm gonna back up and deal with what's going on over here at this other property here. So let's see how this goes. So yeah, over at this other property, it's your boy Red Pill Priest. A little drive about me. Please comment, like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like to hear from next. Peace.